All right. So I've mentioned carnivore and fasting. So let's get into it. I've done many diets. Uh, let's see. I did keto, grapefruit juice diet, even Nutrisystem at one point. Typically, my measurement for when I needed to diet was I'd be sitting down, putting my shoes on, and I'd be out of breath. I'd have to take a break, catch my breath, and finish putting my shoes on and tying them. And that was kind of an up and down cycle for several years of my life. Um, Again, I probably had the most success with keto at that time, but it just wasn't quite it for me. I still did that roller coaster up and down. Um, Now, my wife, she did a lot of research and she stumbled across the carnivore diet and she started telling me about the benefits and all of that. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And in the beginning, it was pretty much just the anti-vegan diet where it was mostly meat based and animal byproducts, but I still had salads with ranch and uh, coffee with Splenda and creamer, and it was a beginning. It kind of got me to where I'm at now, but I didn't see as many benefits, obviously, because I guess it was called ketovore or dirty carnivore or something like that. But anyway, it was like a gateway diet. I did see some results. So um, now, kind of to piggyback off of that, can't say carnivore without fasting. So uh, when you start a meat-based diet or a heavy fat intake diet, whatever, you almost accidentally start intermittent fasting. So, you know, when you're full, you don't have to eat and, you don't have the desire. The problem is we've been conditioned to eat three, five, however many meals a day. And I know for me, for many years, I worked in manufacturing production shift work. And I was conditioned, at this time when you had break and lunch and all that, or even before and after work, I was conditioned. I have to eat. Otherwise, I'm starving, whether I was hungry or not. My body was conditioned. I have to eat. I have to eat. It's very similar to like the Pavlov, where the dogs and he rings the bell and they start to drool when they hear the bell, whether they were hungry or not. And, it's the same concept with our eating habits. Um, Notice I said habits, not needs, because once you separate the two, you realize you start listening to your body instead of your mind. And that's when things really change. But, you know, I don't, this is going to be a multi part thing. So we'll stop right there for now and stay tuned for more. As always, I'm not a doctor. This is my personal experience. Do your own research. See you next time.